Turn up, y'all are crazy. Shit ain't been this free since free been free.
Klarna is the next way y'all are going to jail.
Here we go again.
Did y'all learn nothing from the JP Morgan checking the ATM thing?
No.
Of course you didn't, because the government's so slow sending y'all to jail for the pandemic PPP scams that y'all just think y'all can get away with it.
With that Klarna method shit y'all talk about it, you know, I miss PPP. I ain't trying to miss that. You know, tap me in, put me on game now. What's up? Who I need to text?
I think everybody about to have such a good holiday thanks to Klarna. If you know, you know. But if you don't know, let me tell you something.
I cried laughing. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
We don't got no
like, we need to stay away from these niggas.
We sold them all. And everyone paid with the same methods.
Smoking brown. Cause I thought I had to make you run out of town. We don't play dice game. We lay shit down. We don't lose talk game. We lay shit down.
First of all, I need to know who was this person? What happened? And Brad, you have failed your kids. I think we need to talk about that too, because sometimes you white folks be failing their kids, man. This is ridiculous. What's going on here? Sorry, I mean to stop that, but go ahead.
Fresh for the holidays and right before 2026, it's a new opportunity for the people that missed out on destroying their credit before. To destroy it now with the new quote-unquote Klarna glitch. People are getting up to $10,000 in their name and in other people's names with no intentions on paying it back.
Sooner or later, her cookies get crushed.
I am back. What it do, baby?
YouTube's own Barnell Hill.
Did you miss me?
Your very own spokesman for the Insidians, we're inside and we're comfortable.
They're so comfortable.
And I'm back with another one. And today, y'all, it's a brand new PPP loan, a brand new
I'm fast forward.
Whatever.
Shout to the content creator. So listen, real quick. All right, so at first glance, I don't think you need me to do a really big deep dive on what's happening here. I think we all know what's happening. It's really this. Listen, the loser mindset rears his goddamn ugly head once again. Matter of fact, fuck that. We're gonna keep it like that. The loser mindset rears his ugly head. Because the thing about the loser mindset too is that it robs you of all glory. It robs you of the going through the process. It's kind of like it's like you being a person who wants the spoiler, who's saying, you know what, just tell me how the shit ends. One of the reasons why you don't want someone to tell you how things end is because you want to go through the journey of the story. You want to go through the experience of whatever there is to experience, and then come to that conclusion, or finding out what happens at the end of that story, at the end of that movie, that TV show. Because it's more satisfying to see character development. Because listen, I keep telling y'all, everything is a spiritual journey. All right. My brothers over here vibing. Everything's a spiritual journey. But another part of the loser mindset that we don't talk about enough is this concept where black people, especially in particular, and again, we've all been a victim of it, man. I remember like a few years ago, I was so, I wasn't like fuming angry, but I was perturbed. So my brother basically committed like bank fraud. And, and I did confront him, and I said, I think you had an idea that this person was doing something that was illegal. So basically, this lady approached him and asked if she could deposit her check in his account. So it was a bad check and everything, right? And the account wound up going negative, and he wound up losing the account. Now, when you try to deposit a fraudulent check and everything, what would usually happen is, you get in trouble for that, right? But anyway, but at the time, I know a part of it is, when it comes to finances, being as though it's not a violent thing, it seems to be really tough for a lot of people to perceive the fact or just understand, no, nigga, that's still a crime. That's still bad. You're stealing. I mean, and this is what we'll be talking about, and this is super important, because a part of maturity too is elevating and refining your idea of right from wrong. I keep telling y'all, I'm gonna attack all your problems come from two things. I keep telling y'all. I keep doing it. I keep doing it, and I keep doing it.
You think I have somebody I love in the brick?
You know what I'm saying?
You don't know what's going on.
They never had my back.
All your problems go back to you need to grow the fuck up and addressing the bitch in you. It's being a bitch in all kinds of ways. Whether you being a coward, you got a nasty attitude, you know what I'm saying? You not reliable, right? You too or you too lazy, or you just all around, or you just being a piece of shit. A lot of y'all really be thinking that, you know, you supposed to give someone this super holistic experience of you. No. It's never okay to be a piece of shit on purpose. But going back to the concept of right from wrong, one of the reasons why a lot of people, and again, this is why the way your father raises you, if you have a father, this is another reason why people who grow up with just their mother, right, or they raised by most of their mother and women, a lot of times, you are more likely to wind up in jail. Now we see why, because you don't have a good concept of right from wrong. Like something like something being wrong will not deter you from doing it. Like more and more, right? If you really in your heart of hearts, right, you got to ask yourself: do you really feel as though that woman doesn't do these things because they're wrong? Or you got to ask, well, would they do these same things if they can get away with it? Don't get me wrong. People do act different when they think they can get away with something. But anyway, going back to what's going on right here, I always think that, and I think it's really important to point this out. People know when things are wrong, but it's a matter of how long do I have before the consequence comes? Because with financial crimes, it's not always right away. It's not always instant. It may take a minute. But them niggas still going to get to like procrastination. You understand? So, we just recently had a wave people reporting online, making TikTok videos, all types of social media, talking about how basically the experience with them. They probably lying, but a lot of people are getting locked up for those PPP loans because what was going on was these people didn't actually have businesses. A lot of people were doing it's for the dumbest reason. And now I see why I should have just gone ahead and got the damn loan. You know what I mean? Because I could have had some extra money and everything, but of course I didn't do it. And because first of all, I didn't really understand it really. It just didn't make sense to me. And also, I was like, I don't think I really need this. I'm like, I got to pay it back and this and that. But those loans were forgiven. But the people who got locked up and got jammed up, they got jammed up because you're just doing some dirty shit. Loser mindset. Because a loser always thinks it's okay to do the wrong thing. And I think that needs to be talked about more. Because it all comes down to behavior. And I'm going to start pointing these things out more. All right, that's a low vibrational behavior. This is low vibrational behavior. Whenever you think that someone else is supposed to pay your way, or you get to where you feel like, all right, well, you know what? I'm so insignificant. Because when you had the mindset of, oh, well, you know, it was there, so I took it. Or this, I don't know, I'm not sure how to even explain this shit. But it's very much, you have very much the mindset of someone who sees someone's Amazon package at a building and says, damn, that package does not say my name and I do not have to touch it. But what I am going to do is actually indeed touch the box, pause, and then open the box up and take the contents. Even though I didn't pay for it, my name's not on it, and what's crazy about opening people's packages is that you don't know what's in there. And you have no idea. I mean, it's just a huge chance you're taking. Not only that, the person could get caught doing it. Like I really saw a package that was sitting on the radiator downstairs, and it was actually inside behind like the locked door. Somehow that package wound up outside the door, opened, and they left the box. So basically, someone is coming to the fucking building and actually opening up these boxes and taking people's stuff. Like my neighbor, you know, he was just in shambles. Now I understand why he was upset, but at the same time, he asked about the cameras. I'm like, nigga, you live here. What cameras are you talking about? When have you ever observed a camera? You making a good point. They said, if the FBI was to come here, would you tell them that you don't have no fun? Yes, nigga, because they don't have no camera. Most hood buildings want to mind their business. I don't know what it is. They deal with shit on like a no snitching basis. Like, yo, listen, that's y'all business. Who's ever robbing y'all, we don't want to know who's robbing y'all. We don't want to be involved. Which is fucking crazy because regular people have Ring cameras. So if a regular person could afford a Ring camera, you can't put a Ring camera on a damn building? That's wild, son. Anyway, let's check out this thing here.
Right now, when a lot of people are thinking that they're getting over on the system.
All right, this is us going in the war. About to show y'all what we about to do this with. Apple on some lame shit, only talking about 2 devices. Like, what, bro? The more we just spent this bitch at Best Buy. You know, Byron, I'm about to show y'all everything we got. We just bitch up, man. Come on now. Hit my jack, hit my line.
Go, y'all ain't catch the Klarna wave yet? If y'all didn't, man, y'all ass better get the up and get to it, man. That's finna be burnt out very soon. So y'all need to go ahead and tap in with the Klarna. If your ass ain't never had that bitch before, go ahead and download the app right now and get up with me. But
God damn, you know what? I can't help but to say it, but yo, throughout the year from this, like earlier this year, we seen a girl that was basically selling a course on how to get into these websites where you can access other people's EBT card numbers and use their EBT card numbers and steal their food stamp benefits. As if the person's not waiting to get these shits. As if like they just gonna be alright if they don't get this $500 in food stamps. Fam, that is the coldest shit ever. When you know that you're taking food out of someone else's mouth, that is the coldest shit ever. And we gotta think about who's mostly on these sites. The YNs and the Keishas. Just saying. Because it was a young black girl. And I think she got locked up for what she was doing. But there's been a lot of controversy, especially with the government shutdown, around food stamps and benefits, who should get them, who shouldn't be getting them, from them changing the rules where like candy and too much junk food, certain things like that, just you're not able to buy it with food stamps anymore. Which is honestly, real talk, that's love right there. The country is becoming so unhealthy. Like, I was one of those kids that grew up becoming addicted to sugar. Because listen, in the 90s, junk food became revolution. It was a revolution in junk food, all right? The Hot Pocket, there were so many different things. I never forget my grandmother saying, they just make food so good now. And it's like a specific science to the kind of food that gets you addicted to it. The kind of food that gives you those negative dopamine rushes. Don't mind me, I'm riffing. Anyway, the point is, my man put the ski mask on and said, hey, y'all don't see this new way to do a crime? Check it out. Y'all need to go ahead and come do this crime before, it's burnt out. Nigga, it's a crime. It's a crime. You go to jail. You know what? Hold on. Let's go ahead and see. Because we need to see like the face of these kind of people. You know what I'm saying? Of how these people actually think and how they actually talk. You know what I mean? Hold on. And see things and so on and so forth. Let's just check that out real quick. So we got some body cam videos right here. Let me open this bitch up real quick. Because I love to watch the body cam videos because it gives you how can I say? You get to see an authentic interaction between level-headed people and not so level-headed people, or basically how a criminal actually thinks. Because what you're really seeing is they wind up there by being short-sighted. The further ahead you can think, believe it or not, we're able to do things with the intention of thinking ahead quite a bit. All right. Even when it comes to like career choice, right? Say for myself, I may not stay with my job, but I know, all right, boom. If I stay here, I at least know I'm gonna get a pension from here. It may not be much, but listen, if I gotta piece it together, but it's a good thing for me to create short things for myself, right? And it's an investment. I invest my time here, and when I get older, these people are gonna always pay me. You know what I mean? Now, of course, by then ain't gonna be shit, but every little bit is gonna help. I don't know where I'm gonna end up, but I still will have or plan Z. You either have plan A through Z. Throughout these years, man, I really learned how to say, yo, listen, everything I experienced was getting me prepared to be successful in content. I truly believe that. Right now, I'm ready to be successful at content because I'm putting my whole into it. I'm doing more shit like this. All right, doing shit like this. Anyway, so I want you guys to see how these people actually think, how they wind up here, how they talk, and all these different things. Okay, because they're doing the same thing. All these people are doing financial crimes. All right, let's go ahead and check out this. Let me see.
She went to another store and got $13,000.
On March 18, 2023, officers were dispatched to a check cashing store regarding a woman attempting to cash a fraudulent tax refund check. Here's what happened next.
Do you have... Stay, don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere.
Oh, you got the goddamn slippers on. Now, I ain't gonna lie. I don't know if she's racially ambiguous. She seemed, at the first glance, I thought I was seeing a white girl. She may just have a white daddy. I don't know. But, I don't know. No, that's definitely, no, that's a white girl's hairline. I don't know. But you want to hear her talk, and she just starts getting sounding blacker and blacker as time goes on, right? And she also has a very unique belief system. I want you guys to listen out for it, okay? Check it out. It's number 2.
Have a seat.
You can stand out there. I'm just
No, you can stay right there. You can sit down. You can stay there, sit down, or you can have a seat in my back car with him.
Yo, white girls who from the hood, you always see this kind of like archetype, or like white girls like when they're from the hood. Now this right here is a white girl who always been in the hood, so you know her family always been doing bad.
Handcuffs on.
Hello? Yeah. Police just walked in.
Get off the phone.
Hello?
Get off the phone. Put your phone in your pocket.
Why are you putting
Put your phone in your pocket, bro. Put your hands behind your back.
Why are you putting me in handcuffs?
We're gonna figure it all out. Who'd you just call? The guy that's sitting in the parking lot waiting for you?
No, my mom.
Your mom? Where is your mom? You know I'm gonna check your phone, right?
Huh?
I'm gonna check your phone to see who you actually calling. Because you're lying to me. You're lying to me. Well, don't lie to me.
Okay, but you can't check my
Well, don't lie to me.
You can't
You wanna lie, you're gonna go to jail. It's that simple.
Okay, but you can't check my phone.
Actually, I can't because you're under arrest. Search insurance for arrest, I can search it. And I'll be getting a search warrant, so don't worry about it. Have a seat.
Don't put my purse on the floor. That's against my beliefs. Please don't.
Yo, she picks the purse up with her hands behind her back. My nigga, first of all, if you're not a black person, you maybe don't even understand what just happened. And listen, maybe it's universal, maybe I'm just ignorant to certain facts. As far as I know, that's a superstition that black women have about putting their purse on the ground. I don't know. Listen, maybe it's not, I don't know. But I thought that was like really funny. But she said that's against my beliefs. Ma'am. The reason why I want y'all to also watch these interactions is because when you think about things factually and objectively and think about things from a logical perspective, you realize, yo, this is like, you don't have to be here. Like, what are you doing? Why do you think that? Because you're realizing that all the decisions, all the choices match. You are doing a crime. You're doing a financial crime. You're doing a crime where people can see you and actually see you on camera and record you and meet you in person. Right? Not only that, you're doing a traceable crime. There's always different things. Then on top of that, the way you come present yourself, they never go put on nice clothes to come steal money. They have on the most inappropriate shit ever. You better off. I was gonna make a joke about having on a clown outfit, but I don't think that's necessary. But I'm gonna go get a flavor packet for my water. I'm gonna go full screen. Y'all can check this out. Then we'll get into the Nicki Minaj shit probably. Let's go.
That's against my beliefs, sir. What the wrong with you? Well, what is wrong with you, sir? That's against my beliefs. You don't put a purse on the floor. It makes you broke. That is against my beliefs. You can't do that.
And now your purse is going right there. Don't tell me where to put your purse. You
What is
understand?
wrong with you? I haven't been rude to you, sir. Don't be rude to me.
Yeah, just watch it as I find out. Okay.
Yeah, you're...
First of all, you're not going to tell me how to do my job. You're not going to tell me what to do. You're not going to tell me where I can put your purse. It doesn't work that way. I don't care what your beliefs are. It doesn't work that way. Welcome to the real world.
She messed with the wrong cop today. He doesn't take her crap for an answer and immediately puts her in her place. He then came to the employee to ask more about the situation.
I'm not talking to nobody.
Sorry. I'm asking you for your name.
No, it's okay, sir.
Do you have that information? No, do you have the stuff that she gave you?
The check?
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
Did she give you any ID? Okay, just for your 43, she made a call to somebody, so.
Yeah, I was gonna head over there, but then I heard.
Yeah. Okay. But where's the check that she gave you today? So she brought this check in on Monday and was coming to get the cash today?
The residents, they wanted to make sure that it was good, but I wanted to
He says against my beliefs and make me broke. Like, come on, man. Real quick, what we just heard was one of the 10 baddie commandments. That I told y'all, the church. There's only one religion that modern women subscribe to, and that is the Church of the Bad Bitch, and she is definitely attending the Church of the Baddie. Because the people who attend the Church of the Baddie have a disease called baddie syndrome. And what it is it's a very specific brand of narcissism where you're never wrong and you behave and talk like you're a really attractive woman, even if you're not, and you have the power and the abilities to extract resources at an unlimited rate and amount, okay? And you can get away with anything, which is why she's here. But present. I don't know if she's tired or she just, I don't know. Her eyes is bugging me out. But she look rough.
I don't need the one she did yesterday because I'm not here for that. I'm here for this one. The detective can follow up with stuff like that. I need to see the actual check that she presented to you.
Anyway, that's enough of that. I kind of just wanted to show that because I wanted to show y'all just like these kind of people. Because I was like, yo, fam. I came on here to talk about the Charlie Kirk thing with Nicki Minaj, which we'll get to right now. So shout out to Academics. I haven't seen this video yet. I wanted to see what Academics had to say because the reason why Nicki Minaj was recently on Turning Point USA. She was being interviewed by Charlie Kirk's wife, and the reason why it's controversial is also because the identity of black people is so